When you're ready.
Alrighty. Hired me, so say go ahead.
Let's have draw. Islander go.
Sure. I'm gonna end step pitch. Elegant Parlor. I have a surveil trigger.
Yep.
All right. Resolving surveil. We'll keep that up top.
Sure.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will play Arid Mesa.
Sure.
I will cast Guide of Souls.
Yep.
And I'll say go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
Flood Strand past you.
All right. End step. Fetch. Grab Elegant Parlor.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this. Surveil trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put Static Prison in the bin.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna move to main one.
Mm-hmm.
Play Basic Planes.
Mm-hmm.
Combat. In for 1.
19.
19 it is. Main 2. Like to cast a Johnny Nicottle Pariah.
All spells there.
Sure. And then I will pass turn back to you.
This will go to 18.
Yep.
It'll be Temple Orion.
Sure.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate. Here you go.
Sure. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Sure.
I'll play Aether Hub. I'm gonna get an energy.
Mm-hmm.
Colorless, red, white. I'd like to cast Flayed Titan of Fire's Fury.
Sure.
Okay. I have 2 triggers. First of all, ETB trigger on the God of Souls.
Yeah.
So 19, 2 energy. Flage trigger, I'll hit you for 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 22, and you're at 15.
Yep.
And then evoke trigger. I'd like to move to combat.
Sure.
I'm going to declare an attacker, hit you for 1.
14.
14 it is. I have 14, 22, and then I would like to pass turn back to you.
Forest.
Sure.
Risen Reef.
Risen Reef. Risen Reef trigger on the stack. I would like to bolt your Risen Reef.
Solitude, pitching, Leyline Binding, your response.
Okay, sure. So I'll make a stack real quick. So
I mean, it's not that crazy. It's just going to be Risen Reef and
That's fine.
Solitude. That's going to get exiled. You're going to go to 23.
Yep, that's fine.
This is going to die. That was with the trigger on the stack, so this will be dead.
Cool.
And then Risen Reef trigger.
That's fine.
To hands.
Awesome.
All right.
I go?
Yep, it's back to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will play Marsh Flats. I'll fetch Marsh Flats, go to 22.
Sure.
Basic Plains.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this. Double red, double white. I'll exile 5 cards and escape Flage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, 5. So these are the 5. Flage enters 3 to you.
Mm-hmm.
11, 25. And then I will pass back.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw. Prison Reef.
Sure. Risen Reef enters the battlefield with the trigger on the stack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend an energy, and I'd like to Lightning Bolt Risen Reef.
One card in hand.
Yep.
Target that trigger.
Sure. 31.
This. Bolted that, and then this, and put that into play tapped.
Okay.
And say go.
Sure. Untap.
Mhm.
Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Sure.
Let's go Aether Hub Energy Trigger.
Sure.
Pay 3 Gigantha to hand.
Yep.
And I'll say go ahead.
Untap. Draw.
Yep.
Omnath.
You have an Omnath.
Trigger.
Sure.
Landfall.
Sure.
15. Your go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
How many in hand?
3.
Cast One Ring.
Sure.
ETB Trigger. Pro everything.
Mhm.
I'll tap 1, draw a card.
Sure.
I will play a Marsh Flats for the turn.
Mhm.
And I'll say go ahead.
End step.
Yep.
Go up to 18.
Okay.
Untap.
Yep.
Draw.
Mhm.
Landfall trigger and surveil. I'll go to 22.
Sure.
Surveil. Leave that on top. Let's exile your ring.
Sure.
And then pass it back your way.
Okie dokie. End step. I'm going to fetch 24.
30. You went to 31 from the exiling of the
Correct.
Flake.
Thank you.
You could tap different with accelerating, right?
Green. Oh, thank you. Red. I need his colors.
Sacred Foundry.
Oh, that means I can actually just tap like this. Not that it makes a difference. Yeah. Turns out you need Omnath colors to do Omnath exiling.
All right. Here's this.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 in hand?
2.
2. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go Cast Flage.
Sure.
3 to Omnath.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 33.
Mm-hmm.
Both Omnath.
Sure.
Okay. So go ahead.
Cast the One Ring.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep.
Let's activate and draw.
Okay.
Cavernous Souls will name Elemental.
Sure.
Black here and say go.
Sure. I'm going to untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Goblin Bombardment.
Spell snare.
Okay. Casca here.
Sure.
And also go ahead.
Upkeep will go to 21.
Sure.
Draw. Activate the draw too.
Okay.
Cast Risen Reef.
Sure. Risen Reef Sun.
Trigger.
Yep.
That next turn, which is unfortunate. We will cast a new One Ring.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep.
Activate.
Okay.
Here you go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5?
4.
I'm gonna escape the flage. Here's the 5.
Sure.
Trigger and hit the Risen Reef.
You're at 36.
And then I will pass turn back to you.
Sure. I'll keep him at 20.
Sure.
Draw. Draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Omnath.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep.
Decent one. Landfall. Gain 4.
You got it.
24.
24 it is.
Can't swing anyway. Pass to you. I have effects on your upkeep.
Sure. So we're in my upkeep.
I'm gonna fetch.
I have you 23.
I'll take 2 and then gain 4, so I'll go to 25.
Yep. You got it.
I'm going to cast Leyline Binding, targeting Flage.
Leyline Binding. Sure. So Leyline Binding will resolve. Flage is exiled under the Leyline Binding.
Yep. And then after you cut me, you're good to draw.
Sure. Here's your cut. I'm gonna draw for my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Cast God of Souls.
1 card in hand.
1 card.
Guide's good.
Guide's good. I'm gonna go red, colorless. I would like to dash a Ragavan.
Cast Subtlety.
Sure. I'll put it in the bin.
Top or bottom.
Or bottom. Sorry. Excuse me.
You're good.
That's what I meant. I'd like to move to combat.
Sure.
I would like to get in for 5.
We'll go to 20.
Sure. 20 this. And back to you.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Go to 18.
Sure.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Draw 3 cards.
Mhm.
Landfall 22.
You got it. 22 it is.
Fetch a 21.
Sure. 21.
Just here. So I have to get a Archive, Surveil, second landfall trigger. I have his colors floating.
You got it.
Leave that on top.
Mhm.
With the white from Omnath, I will cast a Leyline Binding. Let's get rid of that guy.
Sure. So Gigantha is exiled under the Leyline Binding.
Yep. And then I have green, blue, red.
Sure.
Unfortunately, that means I have to use another white. I'll leave a red floating, I guess, for Kihira.
You got it.
Combat.
Yep.
Come in for 5 and 4 in the air.
Yep. Just Vigilance on the Kahira, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So I'll take 9 total.
You're at 27.
27 it is.
Back to you.
Yep. You got it. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Yep.
All right. Red, white, colorless. I'd
Mhm.
like to cast Flage.
I would like to cast Subtlety.
Sure. Okay. I'll scoop it up here.
Fair enough.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Basic Plains. Ocelot Pride. Go ahead.
Set, draw.
Yep.
Here you go.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Combat.
Mm-hmm.
1.
You're at 21. I'm at 19.
Correct. I'd like to move to my main 2 and then end step.
Sure.
Okay. Ocelot Pride trigger.
That's all good.
Go ahead.
That was your fault somehow. Could you be kind to fix that and put that just back in the box?
All right.
That's that. Draw.
Yep.
Get a plains and a prismatic ending.
Sure.
So I'll go to 17 and then pass back to you.
You got it. We're gonna untap, upkeep, draw for my turn.
Yep.
I will move to combat.
Yep.
In front with the cat.
16.
Did I miss something?
A fetch. There's
Oh.
2 fetches.
So
2 fetches, so 18, 17, and then the cat.
fair enough. Yeah, 16. And then I'll pass. Go ahead.
What's that?
Yep.
Draw. One sweep.
Yep.
Here you go.
Untap, upkeep,
Mhm.
draw. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
In.
15.
Go ahead.
Fetch to 14.
Yep.
Good stomping ground. Untap.
Mhm.
Draw. Cavern on elemental, pass to you.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Mhm.
Combat.
Yep.
In for 1.
13.
13 it is. Elegant Parlor. Surveil
Sure.
trigger.
Mhm.
I'll bin Ocelot Pride.
Sure.
I will pass back.
I'll just flash this in for the value.
Sure.
Untap. Draw.
Sure. No blocks. 18.
18. Hollowed Fountain tap.
Sure.
Here you go.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Dash Ragavan.
Sure.
Move to combat.
Mhm.
In for 3.
Veil Binding.
Sure.
Get rid of the rag away. I'll
Take
take 1 and go to 12.
12 it is. Pass back.
Untap. Draw.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch. 15.
Second main.
Okay.
We'll play the 1 ring.
You got it.
Protection.
Sure.
Activate the draw card.
No problem.
Here you go.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Mhm.
You have 4 in hand?
5.
5. Cast Amp Raptor.
Thank you.
Yep.
You have no energy, correct?
I have none currently. That's correct.
Resolves.
Gain 2 energy.
Mm-hmm.
Resolve my trigger. Keep Blood Moon in exile.
Yep.
3, 6, 7. Combat.
Mhm.
Say go ahead.
Okay, we'll go to 11.
Yep.
Draw. Combat.
Yep.
3.
Ouch. 12.
Second main.
Yep.
Omnath.
Yep. You got him.
Trigger.
Sure.
Landfall, go to 15.
You got it.
Go to 14.
Okay.
His colors.
Sure.
Draw 2.
You got it.
Nothing floating.
Okay.
Cast a new ring.
Sure.
I have protection. Back to you.
Sure. Untap. Upkeep. Draw turn.
Mhm.
Play martial arts.
Sure.
Gonna fetch. Show 11. Need a basic planes.
Mhm.
Here's that. I cast Amped Raptor.
Resolves.
Trigger. 4 energy.
Mhm.
Resolve my Cascade.
Yep.
Cast God of Souls.
Sure.
Cast Static Prison.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Static Prison resolves.
Okay. I'm gonna gain 2 energy. Go to
Mhm.
5. I will target Omnath with Static Prison.
Here you go.
And then I will pass turn back to you.
Let's have upkeep. Will go to 13.
Sure.
Draw. Wrath of the Skies. X equals 2.
Wrap the Skies for 2. Sure.
On that trigger.
Yep.
Draw. Landfall. Go to 17.
You got it.
Either way to be able to deal with it. Come in for 3.
Ouch. 8.
Should have 8. Here you go. I have 7 in hand.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will play Basic Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast the One Ring.
I'll respond.
Sure.
Fetch.
Yep.
Already have a Hollow Fountain. So let's get a Meticulous Archive Surveil
Okay.
and Landfall trigger. I'll gain 4 life and go to 20.
Sure.
Surveil. Bin this land.
Okay.
Still response. Draw 2.
Sure.
I'm just thinking about what I'm going to pitch. Pitching an Omnath.
Sure. And then I will pass turn back to you.
Untap. Upkeep, I'll go to 18.
Okay.
Draw. Go to 22.
Okay.
Fetch to 21.
You got it.
Oh, my spaghetti everywhere. Oh, I did have it. Just couldn't find it. Surveil from Hedge Maze and second landfall trigger from Omnath. I have his colors floating.
Sure.
Surveil. We can bin that. I don't think you're going to counter any elementals. with his colors floating, I'll leave a white floating. I'll add this to hand. White. So white, generic.
Mhm.
Kahira.
Sure. You got it. Good games.